Hey, I'm Charlie, I'm the drummer from The Damage Is Done. As you can see right now, yeah, we've just been doing some recording, yeah, with the band. I'm just doing the track to the Easy song, yeah. And pretty much you'll notice some different changes on the kit, like for example, we've changed our stands, whether they're straight to boom, changed like from the A's and the K's, and we've slightly got our mics angled differently from last time, like, you know. Obviously in the last video you didn't know what these were, these like NJD mics we're using as condenser mics.
Oh, and we used the covers last time just to get a cleaner sound, but this song is our poppiest song, but we want it to sound raw.
I'll take you over to what we're actually using on the kit. Mics wise, we're obviously using NJD mics, yeah, on everything, apart from the hi-hat, because that's SM57 by Shure. You can EQ, we're going to EQ and process through it because, you know, you're not really supposed to use them on cymbals, but hey, what can you do? The kit, otherwise, yeah? Otherwise, you know, to the kit. What this is just like a 14-inch snare drum, yeah? I think it's like, I don't know what make the kit is, but this is a 14-inch snare. On the last recording, we used a 12-inch tom that I figured I want to try for this, just for this exact, like, you know, song, because it is poppy, yeah, and you know we want to get some low end sounds, yeah. I figured I'd use a lower tom, just because, you know, it's bigger, and you know I want to get some low end songs when I'm rolling across the toms. And we're using a 16-inch floor tom as well. Not really a 14 because it's too high. I'd rather use a 16, which is a bit lower when you're rolling down toms. The kick, bass drum, whatever you call it. It's a 22 by 16, I believe. 22 by 16, 22 by 18. I'm not quite sure on what
It's
side.
22 by 20.
No, 22 by 20 is longer than that.
Well, 22 by 18 then.
I think it's a 20. Yeah, it's 22 by 8. Cymbal wise, for this exact recording, we're just using the Newbeat 14-inch hats. So they're probably the. I mean, this is not what you don't have to say. What this is what I think. I think that Newbeat hi-hats are the best for recording on drums. It's just my idea and how I like to record drums. But if you want to record something, you're better off using cymbals like this. And up here we've got a 16-inch K crash cymbal, dark, not K custom, just K. It's still pretty good. This is an 18-inch A custom crash cymbal. They're really good for, like, if you want to get like a really bright sound. Yeah, I can see you going. It's got like a fat bell on it as well. This is actually, you actually can't get this ride anymore. This discontinued, like, I'd say about 15 years ago. This is like a 90s cymbal. This is a mini cup ride, hence the bell's mini, so I'm guessing that's what the cup means. It's an alright sounding ride, but you know, it's just a bell. Yeah, I only got it because it was an Avidus Sildren, so it's not like in the lower brand.
But you thought it does have an amazing sound on it, and it doesn't have a bell sound like you get with most rides.
Yeah, I mean, like if you hit it like that, the bell's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. I mean, like head-wise, we're using Remo or Remo, or if you want to be technical, Remo. Or Remo. I got an Ambassador coated on the snare, pinstripe on the tom, pinstripe on the other tom, and a Power Sonic on the kick. And
Which unfortunately we can't get to.
No, we can't get to because... Well, actually, if you just pass the camera, yeah, I could, yeah. See, there you go. It's like one of the newer brand. It's by Remo or or whatever the hell you want to call it. That's pretty much like all the stuff. You can just take them a little tour around like what you're using.
Right. Hi, I'm Ross. I'm guitarist and crappy singer. On this track, I have decided to use my Squier Stratocaster. As we said, we're going for the more poppy sound.
A Stratocaster.
So a Stratocaster, you can't really go wrong.
No, you can't really go wrong with Fender.
Yeah.
They're really good.
And for the bassist, which he's not here, he's gone with our recording person to go get bags and stuff. Well, this is the bass he uses.
It's a Westfield.
It's a Westfield Strat.
Yeah, like a copy, isn't it? Copy. It's
yeah.
like a copy of like a Fender. It's not like a Jazzcaster or like a, you know, Strat. Squier.
Really good, though.
Yeah,
we get such a good sound from it. But this is the only bass we've been using for the whole recording.
Otherwise, we would be using the Sun first, but it's broken.
Amps wise, For most of the songs, I've been using a Marshall
Yeah, they're alright, aren't they?
MG series. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want orange, don't you?
Yeah, I really want an orange amp, but for this
Just for this, yeah.
part of the song, we have to change my settings. So goodbye gain, goodbye bass, goodbye contra, goodbye treble, goodbye volume.
Well, and pretty much what we do in this shed, is pretty much everything. Practice, where it comes to practices or recording, we do everything in this shed, pretty much. Like, not everything, but you know, by those two words defining everything. Anyway, as you can see, we're using a MacBook. Is that the MacBook?
Yeah, MacBook Pro.
15? Is that the 15-inch or is that the 13? I think it's the 17.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. Well, if we want to be really sneaky now, we can show you a demo of what the drums sound like. Oh.
Just yeah.
Okay, this is the 80s song on drums. Oh. Turn that down a bit. So that sounds a bit.
I'd also like to point out, that you are not going to be able to find this anywhere else. Everything that we tell you now, you're not going to be able to find anywhere else, unless it's all in the mix. I mean, everything we do, in there, it's all like secret. You're not going to find this anywhere else, are you, Ross?
No.
Maybe the stuff we do here.
And if any of you fancy buying our songs or anything on iTunes, or come see us at a show.
When we get to iTunes.
Yeah, when the EP's released.
Yeah.
Yeah, just download. Tracks will be extremely cheap, and half the proceedings from the EP goes to the charity AA.
Also, if you want to book us in any, if you like our band, and you think, oh, I'll tell you what, I'd like to book the band somewhere, we always have a Facebook page, which we'll link in the description below. Well, I'll link in the description below when I post this up, like that, when it's all mixed. And then that way you can actually see what we're like and what we're like in people. We're actually not bad people in real life.
Yeah, I know. Charlie's not a penis. I'm not a cunt.
Yeah, pretty much. We're not really bad people. There's one more thing I'd like to say, actually.